Hello, fishies. Welcome back to another one of our Smash murals. Um, this week we have a hybrid character. She doesn't really have a name, but we were gonna call her Zarah. Mostly she exists because zebras and sheeps are cute together. Um, this week's another Pokemon Smash character, because I know last week we did Lucario. It took me 2 seconds to remember the name of Lucario. Whoops. And Pokemon's just always been super nostalgic for me. It is my go-to. We went to Blockbuster to rent all the Pokemon movies. And I had Pokemon Yellow on my Game Boy Color. Which, if you don't know what a Game Boy Color is, then we can't be friends. No, just kidding. But I definitely dated myself by those two references right there. But this costume's kind of more subtle. I don't know if it fully comes across, but I thought it was a cute outfit. I know like the original like movies that Mewtwo was in was like the whole battles between Mewtwo and all of the human race was 90% of that battle. Because, you know, apparently he doesn't want to be controlled by people or something. But if you were playing any of the games, you just throw a Master Ball at him and be done. But kudos to all the people who complete their Pokemon games without ever using their Master Balls. I am not that person. But I think it's always just been fun kind of seeing the different legendaries that come from the different generations. And of course, there's the existential debate of who is the first Pokemon. Is it Bulbasaur? Is it Rhyhorn? Is it Arceus? Or is it Mew? I don't know if there's ever an actual proper answer. You could also technically throw Dialga in the loop because, you know, God of Time and all that jazz. But, the first Pokemon game I think I ever, like, fully completed was probably Soul Silver. So I ended up with Lugia because I always liked Lugia ever since the Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD, which I wish I had access to nowadays because I want to play through it for you guys. Okay, it's more for myself, but I'd let you guys watch. I don't know, I just think there needs to be more interesting concepts for Pokemon games instead of just the cliche, hey, go beat all the gyms and then you catch the legendary. Okay, congrats, you're done. I mean, they are working on that because we had Arceus and the Scarlet and Violet had the multiple, like, 3 different storyline things to complete. So that was really cool. And then there's Pokemon Snap, which is just kind of one of those more random, kind of unique ones. I mean, originally Pokemon Snap was on like the N64 though, so he's not a new concept per se. But I never played it till it got to the Switch, so I guess I missed out on that. I also just have a tendency with video games to like hyperfixate on them for like months and then just completely forget they exist. Like with Pokemon Snap. I went through it and I got like 5 levels in and I don't think I've picked it up for months. I probably should though. Is that something you guys would want to see? Is that Is that relaxing to you? I might just keep it to myself. But it's always just kind of fun seeing, like, the actual developers expand on the Pokemon universe and see how their, like, characters would interact in just, you know, daily life. And they've been trying to figure that out a lot more, and I know Pokemon Go has been experimenting with some things as well. I also go through phases on that. I haven't really played it in like a couple months. I remember though, I got it when it first came out back in 2016. That's like, what, 8 years ago? Man. So many things make me feel old. I think my favorite, like, I don't know if I have any, like, favorite Pokemon. There's just so many that it's hard to choose. I know a while back we did a Pokemon starters tier list. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a more thorough Pokemon tier list of all of them, or each region, or however we decide to do that, if we do that. Because I think it would be fun. Or, you know, we could go the funny route, go smash or pass. In the steps of Markiplier. Because, you know, everyone's got their perfect Pokemon, I'm sure. But I just always have fun seeing the new ones that come out and the different styles of them, and there's usually at least one that I absolutely fall in love with each region. I know in like Scarlet and Violet, it was probably Galarian Rapidash. I like the Cotton Candy Horse. I really liked Mousehold in the Paldea region, and Tinkaton as well. I know I mentioned Tinkaton and her gremlin nature last video, but I still like her. And I remember in like olden times when I was first collecting Pokemon, I think it's a very basic answer, but Gardevoir was one of my favorites just because she's pretty. There's really nothing else to it. She's just pretty. But I just always, every time I play through a Pokemon game, I feel like I just always try and get, you know, an aesthetically pleasing team. Which is, it's my way of playing Pokemon. You can play Pokemon however you like. I'm not going to say that's the right way or the wrong way to do it. As long as you're having fun, that's what matters, right? In cliche, motherly terms. That's another thing, like, I think it's important to remember it's okay if you don't like 100% all of the games that you play through. You don't have to. There's no, like, written assignment to it. You can just enjoy however much you want to enjoy and get back to it when you want to get back to it. I feel like just too many things in life are too pressuring. You need to just, you know, do what makes you happy. I think it's fun seeing, you know, the different playthroughs and challenges people go through. Like Nuzlocke. I enjoy sometimes watching / hearing about them, but I don't think I have the heart to go through one. I might try it, but I'm not gonna dedicate that I'm gonna finish it. Because that just sounds unnecessarily difficult and heart-wrenching. Like, I don't want a graveyard box. But you know, you play however you want to play, and thanks for watching and tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoy watching these. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!